Welcome to That One Show.
Hello.
So who's on this week? I'm AJ.
Luke. Fucking hungry.
Seth.
And that was Jake.
God damn.
So how y'all doing on this lovely Sunday? Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day. Support the troops.
Support the troops. Rest in peace to those who fought and served for our country.
Of course.
Respect and so on.
Much respect to you.
Much respect.
And to all the families who are still serving, much respect to you too.
Yo. I got beat up yesterday, dude. I was out down Mays Landing area, and my cousin and I went kayaking. I got caught by a tree.
That's crazy. Did the tree reach out and grab you?
No. So I was paddling, and I went a little too far ahead for my cousin, and the tide was actually pretty good. Like, these kayaks were flying. And as I turn my head to look where he's at, and I spin around, I'm like, there's a tree branch. So I throw my arms up to block it, and the paddle fucking smacked me in the face. And as I'm trying to grab the paddle from falling backwards, I clip the branch. It gets me here. I don't know where these ones came from. It looks like I'm a cutter now, which I'm not. But
You are.
I look like one.
Where'd you go with the kayak?
Winding River Campground. It's pretty neat. It's a little low-key spot. I used to go there in the campground. My neighbor was a 3 or 4 year member. Like, he got an entire couple years for, I don't know what kind of discounted price, but he got a great deal. And he would leave his camper down there and just set it up every spring and summer.
Nice.
It's a fucking rocking spot, dude. Really cool.
Yeah.
I haven't been kayaking in so long.
It's great.
I love kayaking.
It's so much fun.
One of my favorite hobbies.
Oh, sweet.
Get a couple boys, get a couple beers.
I'd be down.
It's perfect. The tubing, it's boring.
Yeah.
If you go all the way down, I think in full from the start where you go in the river to where it ends at the campground, it's like a 3-hour little trip. With the tube, it's probably almost 4 hours.
Depends how fast you're going.
So it's just the same thing, but way slower.
Oh, fucking by a mile.
And you can't really control it, I imagine. No
Yeah.
paddle.
You have to control with your legs,
Yeah.
and you don't know what's in that water.
You're just sitting.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Nah, it's as long as you're not going at low tide, you're fine. Or not tide, excuse me, low, as in it drops.
Yeah, from the flow or whatnot.
Yeah, just constant. But it was a lot of fun. Had a couple beers, chilled.
Cool.
Stopped at a bridge. There's a little crossing that was all condemned. Looked like fucking Resident Evil 7 out there. I was like, whoa, this shit's spooky, bro.
Is Ethan gonna come out and shoot you?
Fucking boom! Get off my property, boy.
The last time I really went kayaking was in the ocean, actually. Yeah, well, I didn't go far. We went probably half a mile out or so. It was me, Chris, and George, and I think you were there too. Were you
That
there?
was a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was Harrison there too, or?
He might have been. I don't remember who was there, but there was 4 or 5 of us at most.
Was that by Chris's shore house? Or
Yeah, it was by Chris's shore
bay.
house.
That's a hell of an adventure, right
That was
there.
fun.
That was a
fun
lot
day.
of fun.
I would totally do that. I'd launch off the boat dock and just cruise. See
Yeah.
where we can just stop at. Just
Yeah.
fucking hang out. One of those islands, when you cross over from Rio Grande into Wildwood, there's a drawbridge. And to the right of that drawbridge, there's an old marina that I used to hang out at with my aunt and uncle. Behind it is where you dock your boat initially to or excuse me, not dock it, but you drop it in the water at this specific location. They have a whole crane, and then you just pilot your boat back over to the marina and you just park and you're there.
That's pretty cool.
It's sick, but there was kayakers and I forget what it's called. It's like a surfboard, but you paddle on, like a paddleboard. Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, paddleboard.
Dude, there were so many fucking kids out there. They were a whole fucking squad of kids, 9 or 10 of them, all paddleboarding out there. One of them had a fishing rod. I was like, that is a summertime hangout. That's sick.
That's a true adventure. Right
That is
there.
adventure. Wicked.
Yeah, I definitely want to go again. Maybe sometime this summer.
Yeah, it would be a good idea. Winding River, it's cheap too. You get
cool.
kayak for $55 just to rent.
That's it.
Literally,
not bad.
that's it.
Or we could bully Chris into using his, and they're free.
I'll bully Chris. I'll call him right now and be like, Pigeon.
Right now.
I'll call Pigeon and be like, dude, listen, this summer I'm coming to your house. I'm stealing a kayak for the day. Just for a day.
I'm sure he'll just be like, all right, I'm going out with you.
All right.
I'll
good.
grab the pack of Coors Banquet and we're ready to go.
That's exactly what I'm looking for. That's the answer I need.
Can we fish?
I don't know about that river necessarily, but yeah.
That's what Chris will be like. Can we fish?
Man's
I
like
don't give a
fishing.
I mean, I love fishing too, but I don't care if we fish or not.
I feel bad for the worms.
I
Yeah,
gotta-
Like
right.
dating them, like they're squirming, they're dying, it just feels terrible.
Oh.
Like a psycho.
It's one of the dark realities of life that some things we just breed for bait or
Literally,
food.
yeah.
It's like mice.
Yeah, how do you think
Rats.
all those mice feel that have to deal with snakes and shit?
Or when you're feeding like a lizard or like live worms or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Hey, it's the natural order.
It
It's
is.
Darwinism, bro.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I seen a video, speaking of lizards, somebody took a fucking air compressor hose, or like one of those aerosol cans. You know how like lizards sometimes when they're shedding, it doesn't all come off?
Mm.
This fucking chick took this aerosol can and went, and the whole dead skin on
Oh.
this lizard popped up. And you could see the lizard on the inside of it. It was like, oh man, you gotta get that off him.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus
It wasn't
Christ.
ready to come off.
It wasn't ready, but
Oh.
like she could like a spritz of air, and all of a sudden it was like a balloon, and you could see the lizard underneath all that dead skin. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I found that fascinating. It's like crabs molting, dude. You ever see that shit?
Some videos, yeah, dude.
Oh, it's creepy looking.
Mhm.
They're so fucking weird, dude.
They're like all soft and shit too when they molt.
Oh.
Because their shell doesn't grow back right away.
Their most sensitive moment when prey can kill them.
Yeah.
They're like,
It's weird seeing hermit crabs like that, like when they have to move from another shell because they're molting,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just see them like naked and they're disgusting looking
Yeah.
without a shell on.
fucking hermit crabs. I never liked them. I thought they were weird to have as a pet.
I mean,
They don't do shit.
yeah.
it's like having a
But
fucking bird
they,
that don't
they
fly.
either die within 2 hours of buying them, or they live for a fucking year.
Yeah, a year or two after buying them. There's no in between.
Like the hermit crab I bought for Preston literally just died, probably earlier this year.
Wow.
Yeah, so he lasted like 6
Yeah.
months, so that's not bad.
The life expectancy of a fucking hermit crab. Do they need water? Or are they kind of just like... on the
Well, they
road?
need water, but not a lot.
It's just like that you get a sponge.
Yeah, and they sort of like just absorb it.
Gotcha.
Or they like, I guess they're small enough they can like go into pores and whatnot. You just gotta wet the sponge every once in a while.
He named him Mr. Krabs.
That's funny.
That's a good one.
That's funny.
Mine's name was Jason, and then he pinched me as a kid, and I didn't like him ever. And he, of course, lived a year.
You know why you didn't like him? Because he named him Jason, like Jason Voorhees, and he fucking got you, bro.
You're right. I shouldn't have done that.
That's funny. Oh, my cousin and I, there is a couple of houses abandoned on the river, and one of them looks like the Voorhees house from Camp Crystal Lake.
Nice.
And all of a sudden I turn over and I see my cousin screaming, "Jason, look out!" And he's shaking his kayak. I was like, that's funny.
We could talk about
Oh,
the crazy shit we're
motherfucker.
doing today.
What?
Look at the Night 2 shirt.
Speaking of what I was just about to
Motherfucker.
bring up, we saw Metallica, night 1 of 2.
Night 1.
That's sick.
I gotta check my funds to see if I can if
Pretty
I can go bankrupt
God
for Metallica
damn
today,
it.
I will.
You're gonna buy it.
I'm going to buy it. Motherfucker.
Alright, I have a
Take
little
my
bit of
money.
money I can play with, so I could get another
We'll
Metallica
figure
shirt.
it out.
I need a Pantera t-shirt. Because Pantera's playing tonight. I
You
need
have a Pantera t-shirt.
And he has
dumbass.
3 Metallica shirts.
I have 80
Your point?
I have 80 Metallica shirts, bro. Not even.
Your point, Jake?
Yeah.
Exactly, true.
Didn't you buy 2 shirts too?
Yeah, I'm wearing both right now.
Oh.
Hey, dumbass. I got a Metallica jacket, and it's got the patch
Fuck!
from before, and it's got metal badges on the breast pockets. They're fucking sweet. Dude.
I might get that shirt you showed me after I look at it in person. I gotta decide.
Yeah, I'm probably
'Cause
still
I-
buying it.
Oh, I know you
On the
are.
back it says "Fly Eagles Fly" with in Metallica style font.
Nice.
Yo.
With
So,
the birds holding guitar too.
shall we talk about night 1? Ice Nine Kills. We listened to while we were buying shirts.
Yeah, we literally.
They were
caught-
good.
We
They
caught,
sounded cool.
we caught the end of a song. By the
Nuh-uh.
time we got up to the
Nuh-uh.
seats. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
we listened to like one song when we got
That was
to
Hardwood. That's a good one.
And then they're like, thank you. And we were like,
Very
well,
good.
we missed
Fuck.
everything.
Then Limp Bizkit. But here's the problem I had with Limp Bizkit. They got screwed because of the rain.
They
And
made the best of it though.
yeah, so
They played 5 songs.
DJ Lethal came out and was
No,
fucking
technically
ready.
4 because they played Break Stuff twice.
No, they played more than 4.
Well, yeah, they felt like only 5.
Yeah,
It was
they
only
definitely
5.
played. No,
I think they played 10 songs
It was-
total. 2 of them were break stuff.
Yeah, they played it as like their encore because they were getting kicked off the stage. They're like, we got one more thing left to do.
We got the Travis Scott Fiend us.
Yeah.
You know how he plays that song and tour like 6 times in a row?
Nookie
It was like
breaks
that.
Rolling.
They played all the big hits, really. And then they played some of the other stuff from Chocolate
Eat
Starfish.
You Alive. I'm trying to count off how many I fucking heard last night.
Dude, Limp Bizkit's now one of those bands.
They
I
played
hate
10,
them.
No, they played 10 songs. You're right. They played
But
10.
I will see them in concert again.
They have a good
I
stage
Yeah.
presence, like I said.
Well, that's what they became famous for.
Yeah.
There's
that.
so many videos right now of them guys playing in the rain at Philly. I literally open up my Instagram feed and it's West Borland right there. And so
I saw that.
fucking poor.
I think it is very poetic that it hardcore rained during Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
And then it went away at the very end of their set.
And then Metallica shows up.
The rain was gone for Metallica.
And they beat fucking ass. They beat so much fucking ass on night
It was
one.
belt to ass.
It was beautiful.
It was belt
It
to
was
ass.
absolutely beautiful.
They opened up with Creeping Death, which fucking 16-year-old me shat.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
heard that first.
dude.
I'm like, oh,
They're
we're coming out swinging.
They're not pulling punches today, dude. This shit's fucking great. Then Harvester of Sorrow, and what the fuck did they play after?
They have the
that
set list on their Instagram too. If people
yeah.
want to check it out.
Is
They,
it?
They
they're
did
one of those.
72 and Darkness had it. If Darkness had a sun.
one? After the first 3.
Yeah,
What was after Harvester? Nothing.
No.
No.
I don't know.
Nothing was at the very, the fucking end.
Luke's
yeah,
got
no.
the set list pulling up real quick.
They finished it off with puppets.
Yeah, where is it? No, these are the pinned posts.
I'm
I got
so
my
happy I
word.
got to see
Where
puppets
is it?
live.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Harvester, Holier Than Thou. Then they played King Nothing, which I was so, oh my god. I haven't heard that song since I was in fucking high school.
That's one of those songs I discovered in high school, and I just kept listening to it back then.
After,
I made a meme of it too.
after King Nothing, they played 72 Seasons, If Darkness Had a Sun.
Here I am.
Then they did something really cool. Rob and Kirk came out by themselves, and James was like, yeah, they're gonna have fun. Bye, guys. Peace. And then Lars and James fucked off. Rob and Kirk played their own little, noodly fucking song, and then all of a sudden they start playing To Live Is To Die, and I was like, oh my fucking god! Why are you gonna fucking tease me like that and
They played
play
a bit
one of
of
my
it.
favorite fucking instrumentals they have? And it's only them
Wait,
two.
didn't they? No, they didn't do Call of Cthulhu.
They
Not
played
yet.
Orion.
They did
No,
play.
Ryan,
They played
yeah.
Orion that night. Oh my god, dude.
Definitely the most famous.
I think we
instrumental.
might hear Call tonight.
So
Hopefully.
Definitely Ride the Lightning.
then The Day That Never Comes. After that was Cyanide.
So they did some 2008 stuff.
Yup. Afterwards, they did Orion after Cyanide, which was like a weird pause because they needed to get ready. After that was Nothing Else Matters. Then Sad But True, which was fucking epic. As soon as he
That's
said,
a
"Do you
cover,
like
yeah.
your music heavy?" I looked at Eric. I'm like, "Dude, this is the fucking part where you have to stand up. You have to."
They
get
sat
the
down the
fuck
whole
up."
fucking show.
Did
Like,
it really?
The whole time.
Listen,
I'm like-
I was burnt the fuck out after.
my neck still
I was
hurts.
burned after Limp Bizkit. That rain sucked. I got soaked, dude.
I
We all
know.
got wet.
I ran in and grabbed a beer and as soon as I walked outside, my beer tasted like rain.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
man.
Portal.
Fight Fire with Fire was something that was absolutely killer. I did not expect to hear that one in the end.
That one was incredible.
Then they played Fuel, and
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me
Eric left. He missed the whole fucking song. He had to take a
Where'd
piss.
he go?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He
I
made
went
us
and
the
grabbed
worst
another beer.
time.
Missed the whole fucking song, bro. I'm so upset that he did. And he's like, I heard the whole thing. I'm like,
did
no,
it-
dude, you should
what
have
did
seen
I-
it.
When did I run
You
down
should
to
have
grab
seen
this
it.
shirt?
I think it was at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, before they even came on.
Yeah, but then you came out like halfway through Creeping Death.
Yeah.
And then afterwards they played Seek and Destroy, and then Master of Puppets, and that was it.
And that's the end of
Why
night
do I don't
one.
remember?
That was night one.
I don't remember them playing Seek.
Yeah, they
It was
did.
one
They
of the
played at
last
the very
songs
end.
they
You were fucking wasted.
I remember.
I think at
Puppets,
that
though.
point you were starting to forget shit.
Yeah.
No,
Although
I
for
remember.
Seek and
guns.
Destroy, they did something cool, and they had a bunch of gigantic beach balls just
Oh,
come
yeah, no,
out
I
of
And they
remember
were
nowhere.
those.
dropping them in the
Yeah.
crowd, dude. It was sick.
I remember those because I remember the ball going up
and as soon as it got to like the first level, someone hit it all the way back down to the floor.
Yeah, Lauren had a video of like this one part of the concert. Like,
The
while they were
ball just
playing.
keeps going back and forth because it kept going to the same person. He just fucking hit it and went down the floor.
Security was like, "Why the fuck do we have this ball?" And they kept trying to like volleyball smack it, and it wouldn't go any further than like 3 rows.
Because it kept going to the
huge.
same guy and he just kept smacking it back to the floor.
Their plane was getting foiled. I was a little upset by it too. I wanted to see it go crazy.
I wanted to see it
one go all the way up and just fly out.
That would have been fucking
Can
hysterical.
we talk about the fight that happened in the pit?
the fight?
What fight?
I didn't see
You
that.
didn't see the security guards mob the pit?
Oh, I saw them walking around, but I didn't see them.
There was a fist fight in the mosh pit.
Oh shit!
And they separated 2 dudes. One group of security guards had the dude that was throwing hands, and the other guy that was just like trying to get the fuck out of it. They took him to the other side. As they're walking the dude that was trying to get away, they're walking him out to the left of the stadium. This motherfucker that's throwing hands is still throwing hands at security. And they have a whole wave of fucking orange jumpsuits with fucking
I didn't
high
see
fluorescent
that.
fit.
I saw them walking by, but I didn't
Oh,
see them with the dude.
Dude, it was at least 16 fucking
I saw a
orange
bunch of them
vests.
walking
That's
around. Like,
insane.
oh, well, something's going
Like,
on.
pushing 20 fucking guys for one dude. That's insane.
Well, he's resisting.
And they were fucking, they had the whole thing where like they would flash a strobe, and I'm looking down the crowd, I'm like, why are they strobing lights?
Tell people to get out of the way.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, there's a fight. And there's a whole ass fucking
No,
fight.
the highlight of the lower level area was seeing my boy Santa Claus.
No way.
Santa
I think
is a
they
big-
crowd surfed him.
I think they just get it, like either Ticketmaster or SeatGeek probably gives him tickets just so he shows up.
He goes to like
He's at every
he's
fucking
at every
concert.
concert. I went to MMRBQ. He was there.
That's fucking wild.
I didn't see him at Kendrick. I don't think he goes to rap concerts usually.
He goes to rock and roll, bro. He's an old
He goes. Well, he also. I went to Imagine Dragons. He was there, but I'm assuming that's because there's going to be a lot of kids there. And like kids and Santa Claus, it's perfect. It'll be completely out of their element. They'll be like,
What the
Santa in summertime?
Well,
He's
technically,
taking the day
Christmas in July would make total sense.
Yeah.
I don't know when.
The funny
I forget
thing
what
is,
month it
every
was,
time I
so-
see him, the Santa suit just looks dirty and dirtier.
Bro, they had him crowd surfing during
I know,
Nookie.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
He also crowd surfed at Incubus.
He did?
Yeah, he was there.
Oh,
I have a
fuck
picture of it. I'll find it and I'll put it on screen or in the link.
yeah. I forgot that we went to that.
That's one of those concerts that like just sort of happened because it was such
Well,
a last minute thing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I don't think he was at Metallica. He was at Post Malone last night. Philly sports guy.
Yeah, he was.
Nice.
He posted that he was there.
Whatchamacallit? My cousin was at Post Malone and.
Well, it was Jelly Roll. I wanted to go to that. You know,
Someone got a hold on me lately.
I'm not big on country, but like
Oh.
Jelly Roll's fucking fire.
He's alright. I mean, he's one of those artists I know very little about. Just
But he does
how
he
popular
does
he
have good
is.
song.
Correction, that was Teddy Swims, not Jelly Roll.
Is he the stupid one? Or, no, he's
Teddy
the cool
Swims.
one. He's
Uh,
the one that.
did
looks
you see
cool
when
guy,
Jelly
right?
Roll was in
That's the cool
Detroit?
one. Yeah,
He
Eminem
got
came out.
M come out,
Wow.
and he goes, "Dude, it's the best night of my life. Like he's my idol," and he just fucking walked out, and we did a song together.
I think
was
they
it
played
Somebody
Lose
Save
Yourself.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, it was Lose
Lose
Yourself?
Yourself.
Okay. Because they have a song together.
I didn't know that.
I
was
think
on the
they.
new album.
I seen him walk out.
Somebody save me.
I seen the
that one I
thing.
heard.
That's
I seen the thing. It was
Wait, Eminem was on
before.
That's an Eminem song.
that song? Oh.
Eminem's not on the tour. He was just there
Well, no.
for Detroit.
Pretty much, if you want to see Eminem at this point, just go to a show in Detroit, and there's a good chance he'll just pop up. That's what I've realized.
Yeah.
Because every time I see an artist go into like Ed Sheeran, for example, on his tour he did, I think a year or two ago, he went to Detroit, played Lose Yourself, he was on the guitar playing it, Eminem comes out. So like at this point, if I want to see Eminem at all,
Go to
I just
Detroit.
gotta go to Detroit.
But
and-
you're only going to see Lose Yourself. That's it.
I don't care. That's good enough for me.
As long as I get to see Slim Shady beating fucking ass.
Because I don't think he's ever going to tour properly
He
ever
doesn't
again
tour.
at this point. And if he does, he goes to the Middle East or Europe sometimes.
Yeah, because they have money out there, bro.
Yeah, they're the ones like, hey, we'll give you like $20
Making
million
A-Rap
to
money.
come play for 200,000 people.
Making A-Rap money!
Yeah.
Fuck that guy, though. Fuck you, Diddy. Fuck you. Fuck you,
Did
Diddy.
you guys hear Kid Cudi's like testimonial about it?
No.
What?
So apparently,
I've not been paying attention to the Diddy shit. I don't care.
I only pay attention to bits and pieces of it, but I read about Kid Cudi was on trial for it too, because like he was talking. Well, not on trial. It's bad. He was on the stand.
Oh, did you see 50 posted a picture? He goes, "This is my jewelry," and it's just him multiple times in different colored shirts.
Yeah.
That's great. That's
Because he fucking hates Diddy.
Well, he's
Oh,
been
yeah.
he's been very
been
vocal
set-
about it for a very long time.
anti-Diddy.
For a while, he's been talking about Diddy.
Yeah, but my
I love
thing is
the-
like Kid Cudi was talking about how allegedly Diddy lit his car on fire because he didn't want to leave, or he wanted to leave some Diddy party or something, and so he lit his car on fire. And there's like pictures and shit. I don't know of him doing it, but of like the damages.
That's insane.
God.
I don't know if it's true or not.
Well,
Still
pretty much
alleged,
the
but
biggest
like
thing that that Diddy is getting in trouble for is like not even the murder charges and shit. No, the hits that he put out.
'cause,
It's more of the
those are all still
grooming.
alleged. Yeah,
And like the
that's something you can get people better for than like an alleged murder is like awful shit with children. That's like the worst thing you could do as a human.
oh, you could be a fucking serial killer, kill fucking 20 people. You go to prison. Like you go to prison for killing all those people.
Yeah.
Go on.
But if you go to prison for anything that has to do with kids or hurting women, that serial killer will be after you.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with women or children.
Especially children.
Mostly children. Like
I
that.
think he diddled Justin Bieber. I'm not gonna lie. I think,
Oh, he 100% did.
I've been hearing a lot about that.
I
too.
think Diddy fucking ruined Justin Bieber, bro.
He ruined Meek.
Oh yeah.
No, Meek deserved it if he was gonna do that fucking sus shit. And they have him on video, and it sounds like he's enjoying it a little too much. He's having
Yeah.
a real good time with Diddy. So
Listen, Meek's a little fruity. I think most people know that at this point.
yeah,
He still makes
Meek's
good music though. I don't care.
When has he made music in a while?
No.
What's Meek been doing? Like I
Getting
don't.
ass fucked by Diddy.
No,
That's
he-
what he's been
Oh,
doing.
yeah.
That's why he's not releasing music.
Yeah.
He's upset.
Yeah, he's sad. He's not getting his Diddy buddy.
Well,
back.
apparently there's other shit. I like all the Diddy stuff that's coming out, and people are start going after Beyonce and Jay-Z
Because they showed up
because
at parties.
because they were real big with Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Mm.
And, like,
why
so
didn't you
there's-
say nothing, bro?
there's
It's
another
your
thing.
boy.
Who does it? It's J. Cole. The She Knows, like all that. That's talking about.
Yeah, he was talking.
He's talking about Diddy and Beyonce.
Really?
Yes, because of
And I know
So-
she knows.
So know why this is going back to where Kanye went up on stage in front of Taylor Swift and said Beyonce should have won Greatest Album. Yeah, this
I know where this is
because
going.
if you notice, every artist when they win an award, they thank Beyonce. Like
Or else
she only
something bad happens
Yes.
to you. I've heard this
Yeah.
many times.
it's a big conspiracy. It's kind of funny. I don't believe in some conspiracies, but that one's kind of interesting.
Imagine.
I don't believe in most conspiracies, but I love hearing about them.
They're
Just
like just
it's
fun.
I wanna hear the
because
thought
Some of
process
them are
behind
like
it.
so far out there. It's just like, all right, maybe you
what
have
if?
a point.
What if
What
he's
if?
onto something?
Scientology controls Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's something I've heard.
I've heard that. I've heard they. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
The Scientology.
I've heard they covered up a woman's like death.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've done stupid shit. Yo, when Tool played the Scientology chapel or whatever the fuck, they got told if you don't play this in a specific time and as long as you don't say anything suspect to the crowd about hating on us, you're good. And first thing that happens is fuck Scientology. Straight up, fuck Scientology,
That's
and they
awesome.
play the whole fucking set, and they're
That's
going
awesome.
crazy.
Listen, you tell a young rebellious act not to do something, they're gonna do it. Do you guys know about the famous concert or show that Nirvana did for a British TV
oh
network?
yeah, they told him
And
not
he's
to
doing
curse,
this.
and he went. They pretty much they didn't play.
They wanted to
just
play
fucked
Rape
off.
Me. They wanted to play Rape Me.
Well-
No, the one is if AJ's telling the story I'm thinking of, they were supposed to fucking mouth and play Smells Like Teen Spirit,
Yeah.
and they didn't fucking do it because it's like, why can't
So
we play?
pretty much what they had to do,
They had to pretend to play.
they had to like pretend to play and not pretend to sing. They had to actually sing but pretend to play. So they were like, fuck that. So you could find this on YouTube, by the way.
It's actually
There's a
fucking
video
hysterical.
like of the show. The British broadcast is like, you got like, I think it's Chris like just swinging the guitar around. You got Dave throwing the drumsticks in the air doing shit.
Kicking the
They're
drum
just
kit.
they're just fucking.
You have Kurt playing the completely wrong note, and then when he's singing, he's like, load up on drugs, kill your friends. And he starts like deep throating the microphone at some point. It's pretty much just a big fuck you to them.
Yeah.
Hey, foreshadowed to him deep throating the shotgun.
Yeah.
She did it! She fucking did it! I'm telling you, Courtney fucking did it! Courtney did it. I firmly believe that. Courtney put a fucking gun in his
That is
mouth.
a base take.
Dude,
Courtney
funny.
did it. Fuck you, Courtney.
It's funny
is such a
because
base
this
take
one
at
guy,
this point.
he pops up on like Instagram, and it's only like his Fortnite clips, but anytime he uses a shotgun in the game or sniper, he goes, Kurt Cobain!
Oh.
Or, I think I sent it to
Kurt
him.
Cobain POV.
Or he goes, another one, he goes, like a sniper, he goes, JFK!
Oh, man.
JFK, no. Oh, you didn't see that one coming.
Speaking of music, and kind of Beyonce in a way, I'm doing my first ever pop artist, female superstar. as an artist.
Queen Bee?
No, and Doechii.
Doechii, what?
No, is Doechii fucking...
She's a rapper more than anything.
Oh, okay.
But no, I'm doing Riri.
Nice.
Oh.
Congrats.
And I'll give a quick summary
She's the
of what I've
queen.
listened to so far. I've listened to pretty much everything except Anti, her last album. I'll let you know what I think of that soon.
I will fuck the shit out of Riri.
Let her know how you really feel. But her first two albums, since
I'll
she's
give you that.
since she's from Barbados, I'm pretty sure. Alright.
Go on.
I think she's from Barbados or like one of the Caribbean islands, but like her first two albums are very like reggae and like kind of islandy sound, which is interesting. They're all right overall.
Isn't she island?
Yeah, she's from Barbados. I'm pretty sure.
That's
is that?
why. What the fuck was that one song where she has like where that one?
Yeah.
Where like that fucking drawl comes out. Like,
That's
what
on the newest album,
fuck
the
is
one I
that?
haven't gotten to yet. But no, it's very different in those two albums. And then you got the big album, the one with
I'll do better than A$AP Rocky.
No.
Well, she's having a third kid with him,
Who?
A$AP Rocky.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, she was. I'm gonna.
Go on.
No, what popped in my head, I was gonna say she was fat pregnant for the Super Bowl, but she wasn't.
She was just pregnant.
She was super pregnant for when she did the Super Bowl.
I mean,
That
that
halftime show wasn't that good.
That was weak.
It was an
That was so
alright
fucking weak.
It wasn't a bad one, but it was okay.
You know who blew everybody out of the fucking water when it came to Super Bowl halftime shows?
So,
Mustard!
Kendrick's was really
I was gonna
good.
say,
It got a lot of hate from people,
Fuck
mostly the
that.
older crowd, because you know how older people are.
Well,
But
Samuel Jackson's character embodied the old man and the old woman that hate that shit.
yeah, he was like, turn this ghetto music off and all that stuff.
You going too ghetto! Slow it down!
Mm-hmm.
I was watching that for a while. Like
That's
for a solid week or two after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It was on repeat. It was just
trippy.
good, dude.
It wasn't my favorite Super Bowl halftime show, but it was a pretty damn
I
good
like how he called Drake a pedophile, and the whole crowd called him a pedophile too.
You got all of America to yell A minor
A minor.
A
on
minor.
international television.
They
The
have Will-
funniest thing for that is where he's just walking. Hey Drake.
Yeah.
Say Drake
Yeah.
the fucking he
The
slams
smile.
That's
he
the
slams
smile.
his fucking face in that camera. Say Drake.
That
Why
was-
you like him? Yo.
I felt like
Yeah.
Like it felt.
I felt like
personable.
Drake. He was like
Yeah.
talking straight
It
to me.
felt-
Like,
it felt
he was
so
talking straight
He
personal.
to me.
looked in the camera with those fucking deep, dark eyes and that bright white teethy smile saying, "Say Drake, what's up, fam?"
It would have been funny if Drake was at the Super Bowl.
There's no
And
way.
no
he did
shot,
not have to
no
show
shot.
I
up.
don't
He
even
did
know if
not
he's been
to.
to any Super Bowl.
No shot, dude. No way in fuck.
He was in Australia at the time, I think, doing shows.
Yeah, I think he was busy.
You know he's
He
probably
should have
watching.
stayed in Australia so he could fucking
Well,
suffer with the
he was,
spiders and the lizards.
he was,
and shit.
He was saying he was going to sue Kendrick if he played Not Like Us.
And he
And
fucking
he
did.
fucking
He tried
did.
suing the label and because they thought they
And
were
Kendrick
botting
was like-
streams and whatnot.
That's why Kendrick waited till the very end to do it,
It's
because
also
he's
his
like,
most popular song right now.
Yeah.
So, or at the time.
Yeah.
Now it's Luther, which I like Luther. but-
Master!
Bro, Luther's getting overplayed on the radio.
I mean, it's a good song, but it wasn't one of my favorites from the album.
What the fuck was a good song off that album? Turn TV off.
TV
Turn
Off's
TV
good.
off. That was great.
Reincarnated's good. Pretty much,
Haven't-
I like every song on that album. to
Haven't
be honest.
Sabrina? No, not Sabrina.
SZA.
No, SZA, but no, was it Sabrina Williams? Is that her name?
Serena Williams.
Oh yeah. She
That
was
was
Her
fucking
Crip Walk
wild.
Yeah.
was insane because I think who was it?
Her
Who-
sister
her
got
sister
murdered
got-
by Crips.
Yeah.
And she was still Crip walking because Drake's her ex.
That's
That's a level of petty I could never do.
That
ever.
was and like what she was like crip walking on a gravestone
On a fucking lamppost.
lamppost.
You said gravestone.
Yes, gravestone.
I
It's
gotta
a-
watch
You
it.
just.
It's a fucking lamppost, dipshit.
It's been a while
What was the
since I've
symbolism behind that lamppost?
I don't know if it was like a light in the dark or some shit, but like they have the whole fucking
Because
center
they had it
strip.
during the tour too when I saw them.
They had
Well,
that
didn't-
center strip that looked like a fucking
Didn't
street.
Drake also date SZA too?
No, I
No,
don't think so.
No, I thought they had a connection.
Maybe-
I thought they
Jake
did.
Might be, Jake might
You might be right. I could be wrong.
because I know people were talking about how he had SZA and Serena Williams, Drake's
Together.
exes, together.
Well,
So
SZA's
for the-
mainly because they make a lot of music together.
Right.
I think that was.
They have like
I
4
think
or
they-
5 songs together within the past like year alone.
What's so hardcore about the fact SZA showed up in all red. She's blood affiliated, which
Yes.
which literally shows how Kendrick embodied. All right, fuck the beef. Everybody just hang out, get together. It's
That's
not
pretty-
Bloods
that's-
and Crips anymore. We're purple
I'm
now,
about the-
bro.
I'm about the culture
We're purple
villain,
now,
he
bro.
says. I
Well,
mean,
Kendrick said he's like the guy that actually could bring people together because of his
He
shit.
literally united the two most feuding fucking gangs
Well,
in
pretty much.
America.
Well, that's what.
against Canada.
That's what good.
Against
That's what
fucking
Good Kid,
Canada.
Mad City is about. It's about like all the like his childhood growing up around all that shit.
I got into an argument with somebody on Instagram. Well, not really an argument, more like they were just bitching about. Someone said that because the other day, infamously, 25 years ago or so, is when 50 Cent was shot 9 times and he
wow.
survived it. And someone in the comments on the post said that 50 Cent's better than Kendrick, argue with a wall. And then I replied, Good Kid, Mad City is better than all of 50 Cent's discography. People did not like that.
Yeah.
Someone said, this is a typical Kendrick fan after the beef. You don't know shit. You can't even name 5 songs off that. I'm like, I've been listening to Kendrick for like over 10 years now, but try again, bozo.
Try again.
Like, I've been playing GTA 5 is when I first started listening to him because he was on the radio and that game.
ADHD,
Like,
yeah.
ADHD and swimming pools. I'm like, try again.
Ah,
And
swimming
Rihanna, so it all
pools.
ties in.
Pull up. Drag.
I mean, I've been listening to Rihanna before that, but it's another GTA 5 connection.
Dude, I grew up with so many good fucking rap albums and didn't realize it. I remember when Carter 3 came out. That shit
It changed
was
the world.
fucking hype, dude. My cousin was going to that fucking show, and then she bailed. She
Yeah.
fucking bailed early, that bitch.
Why?
She was like sick or something, or her girlfriend got fucked up, and they had to leave. But the cool thing was, back when my uncle used to dock his boat in Camden, the boatyard was right next to the BB&T. That's when I went to 50 Cent and I pulled up on Chris and AJ and Eric. Oh no, AJ, were you there? Were you there?
I was a 50 Cent.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. Because I jumped Eric first and he shit himself. He's like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Yeah, you didn't think I'd be here, bitch."
I knew you were in the area. I think you might have only told me that you were showing up.
Yeah. I was like, "Yo, don't say anything to anybody." But I pulled up. Like literally, it was $50 to get in to see 50 Cent,
$50 for 50 Cent.
and it was perfect. I literally,
Not bad at all.
I paid for
It's
a
a little
last.
more than I paid, but it's about the same.
I
Honestly.
paid for a last minute ticket at the booth. You know where
Yeah,
not
the
the
ticket
side,
booth.
not the side that we go on normally to Camden, but the opposite side.
Yeah, both sides have ticket booths.
Yeah, I walked up to one. She was this lady was cool. Paid for it. We walked in. My uncle was like, "All right, this is the halfway point. I'm out." I'm like, "Peace." And then I just fucking ran in there looking for everybody.
Should I text the guy now?
Yeah.
What time is it?
12:40.
Okay, yeah, text him now.
So we're gonna be heading over. in an hour.
Anything else you guys want to bring up before we wrap it up today? We can talk about today's festivities real quick.
Yeah.
So, like I said earlier, we saw Metallica night 1 of 2. Tonight, or yesterday when you're listening to this, is night 2. And they're having the opening acts are a lot crazier than their first ones.
Suicidal Tendencies and motherfucking Pantera, bro.
I'm so excited. Suicidal Tendencies is one of those bands, once again, going back to GTA 5.
The motherfucker's gonna get his Pepsi. He's gonna get his Pepsi. Guaranteed.
Well, no, for Luke, this is the 3rd time seeing Jay Weinberg. He drums for Suicidal Tendencies.
Is this?
Oh wait, no, you might have seen him only. How many times did you see
19.
Slipknot?
21, and then when we saw him in 24, he was out of the band.
Oh,
and then-
22. I seen him. I've seen him 3 times.
22.
'Cause no, 20.
This is
20,
my
I mean.
third time seeing him officially.
It's my 4th.
Yeah.
I seen him in
This will be
2020.
my third time.
I went with
no,
my-
second
Honestly,
time.
I don't care. Suicidal Tendencies has had so many fucking members. It's like Megadeth.
I know.
It's like Megadeth, dude.
They also have
Mike's the
Rob
only
was
one that's
with
left. Mike is literally
It's
the
Mike
only.
in the gang, like how Megadeth's
Yeah.
Dave
Like,
in the
oh
gang.
my god, dude.
Right.
It's like, I don't understand why nobody could fucking hang out with him. But then when you have a guy going like this the whole fucking time up on a stage, and he looks goofy as fuck, I mean, yeah. He might be weird.
Tolerance might be a little low. And then you got Pantera, which we already saw. Those three already saw
What? That's
Pantera.
just. That's
We're
just
not gonna
Phil and
see.
Rex.
We're gonna see the newest Pantera. We're gonna get a fucking set list. I'm gonna cry over. I'm gonna be a bitch.
Now you're crying like a bitch.
Oh, dude, I
I want to
sounded.
see them.
I
Oh,
sounded
yeah.
like Sling Blade this morning. Like waking up, I sound like hoarse and very like rough. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna have a voice whatsoever.
I'm golfing tomorrow, so I don't really got time.
I'm not gonna have a voice
I'll
tomorrow.
be editing this podcast.
As soon as I hear I'm broken, I'm jumping off that balcony like a fucking
I'm gonna
madman,
push you
killing
off.
myself. I will kill
I'm gonna
myself
push you
for
off.
Pantera, bro.
I'll help you out. I'll push you off the balcony.
Just as soon as I hear the words broken, throw me. Just fucking throw me.
Just boom! Oh shit, he fell.
You're like, oh, somebody died.
Sorry, I think you got a little too drunk.
Yeah. Alright,
You get a little
well,
too excited for I'm
we
broken.
can wrap it up here. We will talk about Metallica again next week, most likely. Thank you all for listening, and don't forget to tip your delivery driver.
$5 or more.